game. Time to find out who's going to emerge as national champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. He stopped at the 20, tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. The shotgun handoff here. As the first down is still going. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play.
Well, it's a beautiful run here for the first down, really living up to that reputation of the great backs that they've had over the years. Think about Archie Griffin and Eddie George, Ezekiel Elliott, J.K. Dobbins, just so many great backs, and we're seeing another one right here.
First down and 10. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Moves out of the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
The misfire on first down makes it 2nd and 10 from the 33. From the shotgun, here's an inside give.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Big moment on the opening drive. They face third down. Back to pass. It's Sayan. The short completion to the tight end. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, he makes the catch. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. The Buckeyes look to keep this drive moving. Handoff here from the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Taking a shot deep toward the end zone. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They draw first blood in this national title game. In a national championship game, you cannot do a better job of setting the tone immediately, Kurt.
Well, it's the biggest game of the year, so you've got to bring your best. On the opening drive, the offense did just that. That's how you get this thing started.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25. Football season all comes down to this. The championship game featuring the top seed that was expected to be here against a much lower seed that's had to scrape and claw through 3 rounds of playoffs. But all that matters now, 4 quarters of football for immortality and the ultimate prize in the sport, that national championship trophy. Good evening and welcome to Hard Rock Stadium in Miami, site of this year's national championship game. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Alabama Crimson Tide, taking on last season's national champions, the Ohio State Buckeyes. 3A Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler with Kirk Herbstreit. It's time to get this national championship game underway and crown a champion. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. This would be an unconventional strategy, punting on the field on first down. And a low line drive, ugly punt. Touchdown, Ohio State. They swipe first in this national title battle. What a moment. Punt return for a touchdown here in the national championship game.
Boy, his vision and focus were locked in. I mean, you're right. He's thinking, I'm in the national championship game. It's time for me to make a play and put my stamp on this game, and he did that right there.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Out of the shotgun, and they'll hand it off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job opening up the holes. Anytime you can get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
Important second down play coming up. To the air, it's Russell. Receiver makes the grab, making people miss. Excellent catch and run by the senior.
Chris, all week they heard about how fast this guy is. The defensive coordinator told them they watched the film. They've seen this guy a lot, but I think the reality of seeing it now in person, I think it's surprised them. They've got to make some adjustments to their defense, or this guy and his speed will continue to have a field day.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
That gain makes it second and medium. From the shotgun, drops back. Caught near the sticks. It's Williams. Makes the first down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
Quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
And looking to throw now on first down. He lets it go. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Bama, as they answer with their first score of this title game.
Now, this defense is so caught up in all the wide receivers, they forgot about the running back. He's not just back there running the ball. This guy's involved in the passing game. A nice throw and catch and a touchdown.
The kickoff will bounce right through the end zone for a touchback. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Slams right into a wall. They got him for a loss. Well, they run it right into a blitz, and that linebacker was coming downhill, Kirk.
Man, what a time to call that blitz here by the defensive coordinator. And you're right, he shoots right through that A-gap. Really, the back had nowhere to go by the time he got the ball in his hands.
Here he goes. At the 30 now. The 10. Touchdown, Buckeyes. Way too much speed on that play.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Going after, up and good. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Adams. Well, he's got some space here. They bring him down, but that's good work by the return team. He found the lane, and so this drive's going to start with decent field position. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? The Salk were able to bring him down quickly.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Off the play fake, looking to pass it. Nice grab. It's Williams. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Anytime you have a chance to get this wide receiver isolated, to get the ball in his hands, you do it.
So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. And he goes nowhere. Stop pulled behind the line of scrimmage.
Things just appeared to be a bit out of sync from the get-go on that one. Give credit to the front 7 of that defense for staying in the proper lanes and getting to the ball carrier, not let him dance around and make something out of nothing.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Back in motion now. Dropping back. It's Russell. Taking a deep shot here to the right. And it's caught outside the 10 and still going. And they finally stop him down at the 5. Solid gain on that catch and run.
Well, it's got to be so rewarding for an offensive coordinator when your play call perfectly counters the defense's call. That's exactly what we saw right here. That play targeted the coverage's biggest weak spot, and it led to a wide-open wide receiver.
This Alabama offense is moving quickly down the field. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Caught in the backfield. It's Young. Brought down at the 3 after the completion. The offense really threatening now.
Really good job here by the offensive line. The windows get very tight for the quarterback. They do a nice job of giving him time to work through his progressions. I know he wants to get this ball into the end zone. After all, this is the national championship.
On the ground, trying to punch it in for the score. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, they came very close to punching that one in, and now 3rd down and goal. And if I'm the OC, I challenge my offensive line in that back. I just slam it right back into that A-gap and try to overpower that defensive front.
Nowhere to run. They'll corral him for no gain.
What a job by this defense. They would simply not relent. Incredible effort.
4th and goal from the 2. Can this defense come up with a huge stop? They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He'll be brought down on 4th down, and the drive ends with a sack.
Instead of getting points here and going for the field goal, this offense decides to get aggressive, and the offensive line gives up the sack. Looked like they miscommunicated. The defense, to their credit, is able to get after the quarterback, and they come up with not only a stop, but now they get the ball back themselves.
And there's the handoff. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Back to throw. It's Sayan. And he's going to take a shot down the left side. He's got it with room to run. They bring it down to the 38. That's good enough for 1st down.
Boy, what a big-time play here by this wide receiver. You know, sometimes, Chris, I wonder if Woody Hayes would be enjoying this modern passing attack from his Buckeyes. And I like to think that winning would outweigh any concerns he may have about that ball being in the air so often.
Looking for some space. It's Peoples. They stop him after a 6-yard gain, so 2nd and 4.
What a great job to be able to establish some rhythm to an offense. When you can run the football like this, it just opens up the playbook. You can continue to run, you can go to play action, and really keep the defense on their heels when you can run the ball like this. Nice play.
Going absolutely nowhere. That'll be a loss of the play. The Buckeyes hustle to the line to run that hurry up. Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. On the move now. He'll heave the ball deep down that right side. Oh, and he's got it. Big gain inside the 25. Well, Ohio State has the lead here, Kirk. So both teams settling in this battle for the national championship through 1 quarter. Let's check out the game summary. Well, they flipped into the field. We're set for the 2nd quarter, and the national championship trophy is in the building. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a nice wrap up there by the junior.
Chris, I know it's not a huge game. You didn't pick up the 1st down, but it's still early in this game. Never abort this running game. You keep working. It's kind of like a body blow in a boxing match. Keep wearing the defense down, and eventually you can hit a big one.
Just a short gain this time. They're able to get him down.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Here we go. 7th play of this drive in the championship game. 3rd down and short. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
And it comes out to the 25. No return attempted there. Back onto the field. Remember, that last possession went for it in 4th down and got stopped, ended up costing them a field goal. Oh, downfield catch made on the left side. Finally brought down after an explosive play for this offense. Big gain.
You know, Chris, if we would have told Bear Bryant that Alabama would have a wide receiver that won a Heisman in recent years, I don't think he would have believed us. But that's where we are. They've been some great ones in the past, and we're seeing some great-looking receivers on this unit right now.
So quickly, with one explosive play, this offense is set up just outside the 30. Scanning the field, it's Russell. The pass rush closing in. Makes the catch inside the 10-yard line. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Well, let's give credit to the offensive line here. The quarterback had time to look around the entire defense, and just as he's about to get hit, able to check it down to the running back, and look at the big gain. Good job by the quarterback.
A chance to get right back into this football game. It's 1st down and goal. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. Grab behind the line, it's Miller. Brought down at the 2 after the catch. The offense close to punching it in.
Well, Chris, it's a nice positive game, but let's face it, you're in the national championship. They've got to find a way to get this ball into the end zone.
Coming up, 2nd down and goal. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. Dump off, caught by the running back. Tackle after the completion, down at the 1-yard line. Alabama comes up with the line quickly. They're going to run the option. And he's in for the score. Touchdown, tied.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
PAT up and good to get a little bit closer. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. And from deep in the end zone, he'll bring it out. He's brought down just across the 25-yard line. Comes the powerful Buckeye offense back onto the field. Had to reluctantly settle for a field goal last time out. Really want to find the end zone here. That's caught. It's Peoples. He picks up the 1st down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
That's another positive game here for this offense, and this defensive coordinator is going to have to make some kind of adjustments to get this quarterback out of his rhythm. It's the national championship, and you've got to take chances and mix up your coverages, because right now what you're doing just isn't working.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. Makes the grab. It's Tate. The defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there. Looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 42. Can they make the yardage or face a tricky 4th down decision? It'll be smarter right at the line for no gain. Buckeyes will come to the line on 4th down, hoping to keep this drive going. 4th down, they'll try and run for it. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
That's how you know an offensive coordinator really believes in the offensive line. You get to 4th down, you don't spread out a defense and try to create a one-on-one matchup and throw the ball. You go the old-fashioned way. You get behind that offensive line, get the yards you need, and you extend this drive with that 1st down.
The Buckeyes are moving quickly down the field. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. The Buckeyes line up on 1st and 10 now. Looking to throw. It's Sand. Goes to the sideline, steps out after a short gain.
Well, it's a great catch near the sideline and does a good job of getting that foot down to secure the catch.
That completion makes it second and medium. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Catch made on the out route. They wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down.
You know who's got to love this offense picking up so many first downs? Their own defense. And when I played, I used to have defensive guys come down and tell me when we'd have a long drive how much it would allow them to rest and go out and play dominant football.
On 1st and 10, he'll look to throw it. Pressure is coming. Grab down the middle. It's Graham. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Man, Chris, everything seems to be clicking for this offense. And if they can keep this up through all 4 quarters, it could get really ugly by the 4th.
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
At first down, sack a surprise and moves him back into fringe field goal range. Looking to do on 2nd and long. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Caught over the middle. It's Smith. He's swarmed by the defense.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
This will be the 10th play of the drive, but it's 3rd and long. Looking to pass. It's Saying. Throws it to the right. Caught. He's wide open. Look out. They bring him down, but the sophomore quarterback shows what a cannon he has.
Well, it's another huge game for this guy, and I'll tell you what they're doing a good job of is moving him around. He's not aligning just in one spot where the defense has an idea of where he is to try to take him out of the game. They've moved him around, given him a chance to get some one-on-one matchups. Boy, is he taking advantage of that here in the first half of the national title.
So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. No gain on first makes it 2nd down and goal from the 7. Looking to score, they'll run it to the right side. Tried to bounce it, but couldn't get the corner. Stop him for a loss.
Nice job by this defense on that 2nd down, so we now have 3rd down and goal. The offense could be thinking about 4-down situation. They need to put the ball into the end zone. They don't want to settle for a field goal here.
The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Looking to throw on 3rd and goal. It's an out route. The catch made. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. The offense will now quickly spend a timeout. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. He was on target the first time. This is a chip shot. He was 23 yards out. Knocks that one right down the middle. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. Alabama will kick it off to start the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. He's got it open. Watch out. He's got great speed. They're just able to stop him, but that is a great return there. He's a dangerous guy with the football. It's a great spot to start this drive. Have you ever seen this? The punting team on the field on first down. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. And the single back takes the handoff. Moves the ball out across the 30, and it's good for a first down.
Well, good push up front here in this back. I tell you, he's got some outstanding vision to be able to find those creases to be able to get positive yards, and here he gets the first down.
Takes the handoff. It's Young. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
To go with the ground game here, running back takes the handoff. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Just what a great battle here at the line of scrimmage. Good push by the offensive line, and the back does enough to be able to pick up the first down.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Handoff taken following the right tackle. Slams right into a wall. They've got him for a loss.
Chris, that play just didn't have much of a chance at all from the snap. Quarterback hands this off, and there's nowhere to go. It's almost like the defense was anticipating the play call, and they put themselves in a position to come up with a nice tackle for a loss.
Offense now behind the 6 on 2nd down. They need 12 after that first down loss. Fires it to the wideout. What a catch! Tiny space at the 20. Breaks into the clear. The tackle is made, but the offense is now set up with a 1st and goal from the 8.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
So that huge gain quickly sets up a 1st and goal just inside the 10. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. And he will be stuffed for no gain.
Well, you see this with a lot of backs. There's a tendency to want to try to bounce it to the outside. Now, sometimes the play calls for it, but you know the coaches are telling them to follow the blockers and execute the plan.
Looking to pass. It's Russell. Launching one to the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, Crimson Tide.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
Extra point puts it in front by 1. Kickoff team out there. They are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return starts from inside the 5. And the return will be brought down. Okay, here comes the Ohio State offense back on the field. They came up empty on the last possession, forced to punt it away. And they begin to click now. The gain is 3. Now it's 2nd down and 7.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Using his legs. It's Peoples. Gets some space around the 30. He's in the clear. At the 30. Inside the 20. Touchdown, Ohio State. And that will give them the lead now.
What a touchdown. Anytime you see a play go for that many yards, everything has to come together. The offensive line did their job, the running back's vision and instincts and speed, and the play caller setting up the perfect personnel group, formation, and play call. It all came together, and they get the big score.
On the ground, trying to power toward the goal line. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
That is the score. Ohio State 26, Alabama 21.
Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. Bringing it out, it's Adams. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there.
And the Alabama offense will take over. First and 10.
Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop them this time. Got a man. Catch made. Big play. They tackle him all the way down to the 15-yard line. This offense is knocking on the door now.
Boy, just a great job by this quarterback of being able to put this ball up into the air to give his receiver a chance to time that up perfectly for a huge gain for the offense.
This offense showing their explosive ability. One huge play, and they're set up in the red zone. They're going to run it. That gets the carry. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
That was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fix, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
To throw, it's Russell. Running out of time in the pocket. Tries to get to the marker with his legs, but comes up a little short on the scramble.
That's what I really love about this quarterback. Looks downfield, everybody's covered. Instead of just throwing this ball away, he's got the athletic ability to make this defense pay for it by picking up some good yards.
This is crucial. Defense needing a stop on third down, trying to force a field goal. They're going to throw for it on third and short. He cannot escape. It's a sack.
Listen, I'm not going to second guess from up here in the booth, but third down and one, just get the first down, move the sticks, and keep the drive alive. That one backfired.
The decision is not to go for it on fourth down. Here comes the field goal team. Who made it? 3 points on the board.
Oh, Chris, it's a nice kick here to polish off that drive with at least 3 points up on the board.
So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out. Returner looking to create better field position. Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive. And the first play of the drive now, they're backed up at the 12-yard line. And here's the handoff. He's swallowed up at the line. Could not get past that big defensive tackle.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, when the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Catch made down the left side, an explosive play. Now here he goes. Finally tackled down at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
Man, this defense has got to do a better job. It's one thing to give up a completion, but all those yards after the completion are what can really hurt you as a defense.
Fighting off the defender.
Another positive gain by this back. I'm telling you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
He goes nowhere. Stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage.
The defense made a good play there, but needs to string along more stops like that against this running back if they want to be able to win this game. The run game has looked good in the first half, but maybe that won't be the case from now on.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. To bootleg here. Looking to the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown, Buckeyes. They were back tripped up to start the drive, but some bold play calling, great execution, and he reached the end zone.
You know, it's easy to just kind of pull your horns in and get conservative when you're pushed way back close to your own goal line, but not this offense. They came out, showed the confidence that they have in their quarterback, and it paid off. Nice touchdown.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Returner choosing to field this one. And the coverage team ends him in and brings him down. Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Scanning the field, it's Russell. The pocket breaking down. They pressure him and sack him when he tackled inside the 10.
I mean, that's just being a difference maker up front. And you look at that uniform, you think over the years with Joey Bosa, Nick Bosa, Chase Young, and so many great defensive linemen. And this guy right here is showing you he's got some of the similar skill set.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. That one is knocked away and incomplete. Good defensive play on the last play of the third quarter. Well, Kurt, Ohio State has the lead here after one. We've reached the end of the third quarter in this national championship battle that has lived up to the hype. Before the final period, let's check out the game stats. A big play here after the break. Offense trying to convert here on third down. Secondary backed up off the ball now. There's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in third and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Another delay of game penalty. What in the world is going on with this offense? So the penalty will back them up half the distance to the goal now. So a tricky situation here. Third and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Oh, look, he's trucking it deep again. They lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big game.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
Alabama getting set with a 1st and 10 now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. To throw, it's Russell. He escapes the pocket. He'll throw it now. Grab down the middle. It's Hale. That game moves the ball across midfield. First down coming up from the 46.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
Looking to throw yet again. Deep shot toward the end zone. Tried to press the ball deep, but complete.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
Heads up move by the head coach using that challenge. Officials will reverse the call on the field after taking a closer look. And they're able to tack on the extra point. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the return man brought down. It's decent yardage on that return. Here comes the Buckeye offense onto the field. They were clicking last time. Great protection. The pitch and catch was solid. Right down for a touchdown. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
And I like the run play here. And offensively, at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
The game makes it second and medium. Play fake, looking to throw. Swarm with a pass rush, a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Here comes third and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. Looking to throw it on third and very long. Makes the catch downfield. Breaks into the clear. Quick juke to get free. They make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk of yardage on that play.
Well, it's one thing to hear about how fast this receiver is in the scouting report. You look at him on film all week. The defense coordinator tells you, get ready, this guy can run. And then the reality comes, and this guy can fly. You see it again here. Nice catch.
An inside give now from the shotgun.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set, second down play here. Dropping back, it's Sayan. Quick throw to the left. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on third and long. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Second effort, their defense cannot stop them short of the marker.
Oh, just a backbreaker for this defense. That's 2 separate times. On this drive alone, they've had a chance to maybe get off the field. They'd have these third downs, only to give up first downs. Now, as a defensive coordinator, man, you got to dial up any kind of pressure at all to shoot a gap and try to bust that ball away from these backs.
Leaning on the run game here late. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Ohio State.
And that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. We'll start at the 25. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. National championship game comes down to this. They've got to get points right now. Serious urgency. Looks like he's going to run it. He gets the first and more. And they make the tackle, but that's a huge chunk play on the scramble. He saw an opening and just went for it. Alabama comes up to the line quickly. Corners back up now, playing a couple yards off the ball. Bringing pressure. Gets the ball up as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Chris, this offensive coordinator is going to have to adjust. We've seen hits and sacks and pressure on this quarterback all game long. They've got to find a solution to create more time for the quarterback to be able to throw the football, or maybe completely overhaul and change what they're doing on offense.
So after the incompletion, it's second down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
That's an easy completion for the quarterback. finding his receiver just dragging underneath coverage.
Crucial third down play coming up. To the air, it's Russell. He's running out of time here. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Could take it all the way. Across the 40. At the 20. Touchdown, Buckeyes. The defense comes up huge in this championship game. Listen to the crowd.
The QB is the loneliest man in the stadium right now following that dreaded pick six. For this guy, it's a nightmare in real time. And for the defense, unbridled jubilation.
And it's intercepted with a desperation throw here.
Conversion is no good. That keeps the score. Ohio State 46, Alabama 31.
So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away.
Set to advance on the play.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. When it comes down to this, they need to create some fourth-quarter magic here, or this national championship will slip away. With the catch, it's Hale. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. This offense facing some serious urgency, trying to come up with a miracle late here. Game moves the ball to the 40. It'll be first down. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Incompletion makes it 2nd and 10 from the 40. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up third down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. That's reeled in. It's Portman. And the defense wraps him up quickly. Got about 5 yards of the completion, but now it's fourth down.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on fourth down. Defense not pressing this time. Fourth down, looking to throw for it. He's got it. That is enough for a first down. Finally marked out after a big game, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. The offense stays on the field, down multiple possessions. Easy choice. Fourth down. He's throwing for it. Looking for his big tight end. This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs.
Well, Chris, they just had to go for us here. With the time that they have left, down by a couple possessions, really didn't have much of a choice. A really good effort to go for it, to try to keep this game alive, just not enough.
The offense just takes a knee here. Offense getting set. It's second down. Ball is snapped, and the quarterback will just take a knee. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the play off. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the delay of game penalty will push the offense back 5. They come to the line in victory formation, looking to run out the clock and secure the W. And the offense will just take a knee. this national championship run, the coach told his guys, go out there and leave no doubt. Let's say mission accomplished.
Well, sometimes a team wins a national championship and they just got hot at the right time. I mean, there's other times when it's been clearly the best team in college football all year. To me,